Have you ever pondered on the possibility of life existing on other planets? Our universe is a vast cosmic stage, and tucked within its innumerable galaxies, stars, and planets, we find our solar system. A system teeming with diverse worlds, each holding its unique secrets and mysteries. From the fiery inferno of Mercury to the ice giants Uranus and Neptune, our planetary siblings have long captivated our curiosity. We've probed the red dunes of Mars, speculated on the subsurface oceans of Jupiter's moon Europa, and even considered the potential of Saturn's moon Titan, with its methane lakes and prebiotic chemistry. As we delve deeper into these celestial bodies, we are constantly challenged to redefine our understanding of what makes a world habitable. For the longest time, our search for extraterrestrial life has been primarily directed towards Mars. After all, it's our neighboring planet and shares some geological similarities with Earth. However, as our understanding of life's resilience and adaptability deepens, we're beginning to look beyond the traditional habitable zones. And this brings us to Venus, the second planet from the Sun. Often referred to as Earth's evil twin, Venus is a world of extreme conditions. With surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead, and an atmosphere that's primarily composed of carbon dioxide, it's not exactly the first place you'd think to look for life. But what if we told you that life as we know it might not just be limited to the familiar terrains we've come to associate with habitability? What if life could exist not on the surface but in the clouds? You see, Venus is enshrouded in thick, acid-laden clouds, a seemingly inhospitable environment. Yet, these clouds could potentially harbor life. Scientists now believe that certain amino acids and nucleic acids, the very building blocks of life, could survive in these acidic conditions. And among these celestial bodies, Venus, our neighboring planet, holds a peculiar fascination. As we continue our cosmic journey, let us dive into the enigma of life beyond Earth, specifically life in the acid clouds of Venus. Venus, often dubbed as Earth's evil twin, is a world of extreme conditions. Imagine a world where the skies rain sulfuric acid, the atmospheric pressure would crush you like an aluminum can, and the temperature is hot enough to melt lead. Welcome to Venus, the second planet from the Sun and our closest planetary neighbor. With conditions like these, you might be wondering how anything could possibly survive in such a hostile environment. The surface of Venus is a veritable inferno, with temperatures averaging around 870 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than the surface of Mercury, despite being further from the Sun. This intense heat is due to what's known as the greenhouse effect. Venus's thick atmosphere, composed primarily of carbon dioxide, traps the sun's heat, causing temperatures to skyrocket. But the extreme conditions don't stop there. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is about 92 times greater than that of Earth's, equivalent to being 1 kilometer underwater. And to top it all off, the planet's upper atmosphere is shrouded in thick, swirling clouds composed of sulfuric acid. For a long time, these brutal conditions led scientists to dismiss the idea of life on Venus. The planet's environment is so harsh that it's often been compared to hell. And yet, despite these seemingly insurmountable obstacles, the question of life on Venus has persisted. The sulfuric acid clouds of Venus have long been considered one of the most inhospitable places for life as we know it. Sulfuric acid is a strong acid that can cause severe burns and is deadly if ingested or inhaled. Yet in this environment, we've discovered that several of the amino acids and nucleic acids, the building blocks of life, could potentially survive. So, while Venus may be a world of extreme conditions, it's a world that continues to surprise and intrigue us. Its acid clouds, once thought to be a symbol of its inhospitality, could hold the key to understanding life beyond Earth. But recent discoveries have made us question what we thought we knew about this hostile world. What if we told you that life could potentially survive in the acid clouds of Venus? Sounds far-fetched, doesn't it? Yet, fascinating new scientific theories are suggesting just that. Let's dive into these intriguing possibilities. Venus, our neighboring planet, is shrouded in dense clouds rich in concentrated sulfuric acid. These clouds are so corrosive that they can eat through metal, yet recent studies suggest that they might be harboring the precursors of life. How is that even possible, you ask? Let's look at the science behind it. Life as we understand it on Earth is based on amino acids and nucleic acids. These are the building blocks of proteins and DNA, the core components of all life forms. Now researchers have discovered that several of these life-essential molecules could potentially survive in the harsh acidic environment of Venus's clouds. The key to this survival strategy lies in the resilience of these molecules. Some amino acids and nucleic acids can withstand extremely acidic conditions. They can resist the destructive effects of concentrated sulfuric acid, maintaining their structure and function amidst the corrosive clouds. These acid-resilient molecules could potentially form the basis for life forms that are radically different from what we know. Imagine microscopic organisms floating in the Venusian clouds, thriving in the acidic environment that would be lethal to most earthly life. These life forms, if they exist, could open new chapters in our understanding of life and its incredible adaptability. The concept of life surviving in Venus's acid clouds challenges our traditional notions of habitability. It pushes the boundaries of where we might find life beyond Earth, expanding our search to include environments previously deemed too hostile. Intriguing, isn't it? Life, as we know it, might be more resilient than we ever imagined. The acid clouds of Venus may be more than just a toxic soup. They could be a cradle for a new form of life, a testament to the tenacity and adaptability of life in the universe. Now you must be wondering, what evidence do we have to back these claims? Let's take a leap into the fascinating world of scientific research and discoveries that have given rise to this hypothesis. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence is the detection of phosphine gas in Venus's atmosphere. Phosphine is a colorless, flammable gas that on Earth is associated with life, particularly in oxygen-starved environments. In September of 2020, astronomers reported the detection of phosphine in the clouds of Venus, an exciting revelation that posed the tantalizing question: could this be a sign of life? This discovery was met with both excitement and skepticism. The presence of phosphine doesn't prove the existence of life, but it does suggest that something is happening in those acid clouds that we don't fully understand yet. But phosphine is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's turn our attention to another fascinating aspect of the research: the survivability of biomolecules in Venus-like conditions. Amino acids and nucleic acids, the building blocks of life as we know it, have been tested under conditions simulating the harsh, acidic environment of Venus's clouds. Remarkably, several of these molecules showed a surprising level of durability and resistance to the acidic conditions, further suggesting the potential for life to exist, or at least survive, in such an extreme environment. Moreover, it's important to remember that our understanding of life is based on what we know here on Earth. The universe is vast, diverse, and still largely unknown to us. Perhaps life, in forms that we can't yet comprehend, thrives in environments that seem inhospitable to us. These findings have stirred the scientific community and sparked a renewed interest in our cloudy neighbor. As we continue to explore the mysteries of Venus and its acid clouds, we might come closer to answering one of the most profound questions that have captivated humanity for centuries. Are we alone in the universe? These findings have stirred the scientific community and sparked a renewed interest in our cloudy neighbor. So, what do these discoveries mean for our understanding of life in the universe? Well, they certainly shatter our preconceived notions. We've always thought of life as we know it, needing a Goldilocks zone, a place not too hot, not too cold, but just right for liquid water to exist. But Venus, shrouded in its veil of acid clouds, presents a paradox. This hostile environment, rich in concentrated sulfuric acid, is far from being just right. Yet, it might just be teeming with the essential building blocks of life: amino acids and nucleic acids. This revelation broadens our perspective on where life can exist. It's like opening a new chapter in the book of astrobiology, expanding the scope of our search for life beyond the habitual zones. It's a reminder that life, in its most basic form, may find a way even in the most extreme conditions. And what about the influence on future space missions? This discovery could be a game changer. For years, we've focused on Mars, the red planet, as our best bet for finding extraterrestrial life. But now, Venus, our other neighbor, has suddenly become a lot more interesting. Imagine sending aerial platforms or probes designed to withstand the harsh conditions, to study Venus's cloud tops. Picture these robotic explorers soaring through the Venusian skies, analyzing the cloud particles for signs of life. This isn't the stuff of science fiction anymore. It's a real possibility that scientists and space agencies around the world are now seriously considering. Yet, let's not jump the gun. While the possibility is exciting, much more research is needed to confirm the existence of life in Venus's acid clouds. It's a complex puzzle that we're only just beginning to piece together. As we venture further into the cosmos, we continue to unravel the mysteries of life's existence, one planet at a time. And with each discovery, we get one step closer to answering the ultimate question: Are we alone in the universe?
Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.